Hello everyone, this is Probable Loss, and this is the BM Beatdown. This is going to be episode 8, and it is between the blue Zerg JWG and the red Protoss Suge. I'm going to bring up the income tab, and then we're going to get this game right underway. I want to talk a little bit about what I've been doing and why it's taking me so long to produce another video. Not that many people watch these yet, but my goal is to have maybe in my wildest dreams 1,000 viewers per video. Right now I have like 200 on my biggest one, but yeah, it's pretty not going very well, so I don't have all that much motivation to do these. I also have work from 7 to 10, then I go to school, and then when I get home at 3 I go back to work until about 9. So then I go to sleep, and I did that all last week. Now this week I won't work in the mornings, which is really nice, so I get to sleep in. So I'm going to take advantage of that. I'm going to be playing StarCraft, casting possibly, as I am casting this right now. So we're going to get back into the game after that. Didn't really have all that much to say. Should have planned something more to say. But we see Suge laying down a Forge, so he's going to be going for a Forge Fast Expand. JWG is going to do a pretty standard build with the 14 pull. 14 pull denies blocks at the bottom of your ramp. Can also deny this, or at least slow it down. Make the delay on your natural base less harmful to you. So he's going to be playing this out pretty standard, making some Zerglings. Going to get rid of this pylon. Going to make sure that he can secure that natural with relative ease. Suge just going to keep his probe down there. What's he doing? What's he doing? Oh, he's putting a cannon. He's going to try to cannon it, but there's already a spawning pool there. The spawning pool is going to kill it. It's going to do it. And this drone is down here, and he's like, well, he doesn't seem to be building any defense. And this Overlord, he sees that. He's like, oh, well, oh, don't do it. So we got some Zerglings down here. They're going to attack that photon cannon. Now, it's pretty silly to me to watch something like this happening, because, to be honest, that was a really poor mistake, or a poor decision on Suge's part, because he knew that the spawning pool was there. He knew that it was there. So 150 minerals down here, 100 lost down here, and then 37, I believe, lost on that cancel. So he's just losing a lot of money that he should be building in his wall because he has this spawning pool here. I'm not sure if 100 would have been worth it just to delay that for a little bit, but it definitely was not worth it to build that cannon and then the other cannon, because suddenly this cannon is way behind and there's already Zerglings coming to your base. So really, really poor decision making on Suge's part. He scouted, he had the information, he just decided on it very poorly. Although, he does have a backup plan. He does have a backup plan for how this failed. So we're going to see what that backup plan is. And here come the rest of the Zerglings. You'll notice that Suge does have an income advantage, so if Suge is able to hold this off, he will be in a decent place to continue playing from. But it doesn't look like he's going to be able to hold it very well. Suge, what are you doing? What are you planning? What's your plan? What are you going to do? How are you going to deal with this? Come on, Suge. Deal with the push. Deal with the push so that we can watch a longer StarCraft game. Suge! Suge! Yes! Wait until every single Zergling has gathered down here and then try to build cannons. Whenever there's only 2 unmicroed Zerglings, one attacking this and one attacking the pylon, at random, don't build the cannons. Don't do that. See, and here's his backup plan. This is where the plan comes in. If his stupid strategy doesn't work, he just calls it cheese. Because whenever his strategy gets direct countered, it's cheese, right? Am I right? Is that how the game works? Is that how it works? So, I mean, he blocks this off, puts down 2 cannons in his natural, and then goes back to his base, proceeds to not put up any cannon, get his own Nexus first, and then whenever that fails, dude, cheese. What the hell? How could you rush me? This is bullshit. No, that's not how it works. So, Suge in that little conversation is saying that JWG opened with a cheesy opening. Yeah, no, your opening is not safe, it's retarded. It's stupid. You don't cannon someone's that's not going to work against it's not going to work against Terran, it's definitely not going to work against another Protoss. It's so chessy, guys. It's so chessy. So chessy. It's just like queen rushing. Whenever you move your pawn, bring your queen out, and just immediately start using your queen in chess, it's bullcrap. It's possessive. It's possessive like retarded. I wish I knew what that meant, but I think what he's trying to say is that he's retarded. I couldn't tell you for sure, but it seems like he's having some issues spelling things. Although JWG is also saying ers. Not sure what that's about, but my whole goal here is to say okay, safe third base. He knows that this area is under his control, so he might as well take it. This is one of my favorite games because it shows how, I don't know, little thought some people put into their builds, because they do it with the defense thinking that for them to attack me it would be cheesy, so they're not going to do it. Is it kind of cheesy? Maybe. I mean, generally sending lots of Zerglings to your enemy's base early is considered cheese. But do I really consider this cheese, considering... Yeah, do you cheese every game? No, probably not. He probably does this to assholes who cannon his main and then proceed to put up no defense whatsoever. That's what I do. And that's what I would do. So, I mean, his whole defense is... I should be able to stop you from getting your natural, but God forbid you come to mine and stop me. He has 22 workers. He doesn't have a little bit. Oh, don't be a dick about it. I don't see how he was being a dick about it. Oh, okay, this. Possibly that. That could be a little bit of dickage up in there. Let's see, you cannon my natural. It's standard, okay? Okay, I'm going to stop it for a second. You make a cannon on my natural. It's standard. He's correct. It's standard to do that. It's not standard to do it when you see a 14 pull. Now, it is standard to block with a pylon. It's not standard to start putting cannons when you see a 14 pull. He makes lings to take it out. And then he comes down here, and I may go back to this part. He sees that your wall is shit. And then he says that it's standard. Dude, it is standard. It is absolutely 100% standard to not cover my ass at all and just cross my fingers and say, oh man, I really hope he does not come and notice how shitty my wall is. So we're just going to take out the Nexus, see how that works out for us. Turns out, taking out the Nexus was pretty favorable for JWG, because now Suge can't mine. And, you know, a person who's not really mining, they're going to have some issues in the long run. So, like, and then he does that. It's like he's wondering where he went wrong or what he did incorrectly that upset JWG so much. My wall-in wasn't finished cause you cheese. No. See, he had a 14 pull, which means he can have an army. So you should know that he is going to stop you from cannoning his natural. You should also know that should your wall be shit, he will create an army and win. That's like a lot of Protoss players get pissed off whenever Zergs go hatchery first. And that's why they do the cannon thing, the cannon block, because it's sort of ridiculous to think that you can just take a natural expansion without having any risks. So I'm going to go back to that later. And remember that. It is stupid or Protoss says that it's stupid for a Zerg to be able to take a natural expansion without any risk. And then he goes back and does that. He actually spelled cheesy correctly that time. It wasn't Chessy, so that's cool. Oh, it's BM after cheese if you're Zerg. Is he gonna get the cancel? No, he doesn't get the cancel. He's too busy being stupid. Oh, he found it. Nexus. What are you doing, Nexus? What are you doing? He showed him his O face. Oh, 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 oh. You know what I'm talking about. Oh. How much monies you got? That's a lot of overlords. So right now, I'm going to speed it up a bit because I don't think there is much more. It's funny because you like wasting both our time. And you like even a cunt good for you. Cos you win, then you start being a dick. The letter U is not a dick, sir. The letter U is a saint. Just kill the Nexus. Just kill the Nexus. I'm tired of watching this. This is bullshit. Just kill the Nexus! Okay, good. And I also love this. I love whenever people are clearly about to lose, and then it's like, oh, dude, you weren't really about to beat me. I just have to leave. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. Like, I was gonna keep playing, but I have to go. Sorry. So I want to go back. Knowing what I said before about, this whole cannoning thing, we're going to come up here and we're going to watch what he builds first. Is he going to build defense first? Okay, here's the thing. He built defense. He built defense before trying to expand. So that was safe. He did a safe build. And this drone right here is checking things out. He's saying, well, this wall-in, it's shit. What is he doing? So we're going to see what happens first. Is there any defense up here? Nope, no defense yet. But there is stuff down here doing absolutely nothing and being pointless in general. What's he going to do? Is he going to lay down a Nexus? Really, really, really delayed. Yes, yes! He lays down a Nexus first. Nexus first. How that differs from Hatchery first, I have no idea. To me, it doesn't, having your natural before you get defense. So, I mean, right there, he's basically behaving as a Zerg does. And that drone, he's like, whoa! Well, this wall is... Okay, there's a hole right here, and okay, this is destroyable pretty easily, so I'll take it out with my drone. And that's really all I have to show you. I mean, shitty wall, expands first... Says that he's cheesing because he tried to cannon his main for some reason. I always find it hilarious whenever stupid people do stupid things and then say that the other person cheeses them. Which is honestly the whole goal of this. It's to have people do retarded things and then call out the other person on cheese or say other stupid things whenever they don't deserve it. So, GG's. That was the BM Beatdown.